Strap yourself in,
because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
You are watching and listening to Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube and your favourite podcasts. Till I Die TV, your first choice for everything Leicester City. Tune in and join in now.
And now, here's your host.
Right, Chris. All right there. How the devil are we all? Good afternoon. Yes, it's an afternoon, and I apologise if this doesn't quite go to plan. It was a hastily put out, or decided to do a show, if you like. Got back from the dentist, having had to fill in, sat down, checked my phone, and lo and behold, it is here. Better late than never. The new Leicester City shirt for next season. Those of you that know me, you know I do have a penchant, as they say, a penchant for the occasional retro shirt. And this new one has got that bit of a look. I want to hear what your thoughts are. We'll talk through it, and then we'll also take this opportunity just to have a look at some shirts from the past and see how we have developed. But you can see our mate Jamie there wearing it. Same sponsor, same shirt. This is Leicester Till I Die TV. You can catch us on Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube. If you are going to be on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. We are growing slowly. Smash the likes, that always helps the channel. And also click that notification bell. We've got some great specials coming up, and we've got some chats with two well-known footballing linked gentlemen coming up in the next month. It's not going to be on podcast this, because it's very much a visual show. So if you're listening, what would the point be? But just to remind you, whatever it is on Leicester, we're on Twitch now as well, LTID TV, as well as on the old TikTok. But this is where you can find us.
watch us on YouTube,
Listen on your favourite podcast platform,
or ask your smart speaker
to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Subscribe, like, follow, and join in now.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
It is indeed. A couple of a hello here to Doug. How the devil are you, sir? That is very smart. I like it. I mean, I've got to be honest with you. Let me just do my fashion model bit here. If we go back to this season, and on a lot of shows, that this outfit was actually this shirt from last season was actually a lot of people's favourite, even as ex. You know, as if they're not a Leicester fan, they like the shirt. It doesn't look like it's got a pattern in it, but I thought, how are we going to keep the standard up here? I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm going to say a plea to Leicester City. Please bring out an awful shirt one season, just so I can say I don't have to buy it. I am spending a fortune. Doug, and I should say Doug is our brand new moderator. Welcome along to the mods department there. Doug, thanks so much for accepting it. That's okay. I'm sure you'll do an excellent job. And you are most welcome as well. Now, if I go back a few years, about 15 years, I split from my wife, and she used to always moan, "Why are you buying another shirt? What, it's blue. Why do you need to buy another one?" Yeah, she didn't understand football. As soon as we split up, which was about 10 years ago, as soon as we split up, I thought, I can buy the new shirt now. And then I thought, sod it. I can buy the away shirt as well. And then the third shirt was actually quite iconic. And I thought, why not? But now, obviously, post-COVID, post-no job, I have to be careful. But I think I am going to have to go and buy this shirt. Well, let's have a look at it in a bit more detail. That's it. Let me know your thoughts in the in the chat, what you think. Like you say there, you can see new shirt show. Wesley there has been posing in it. Yeah, we haven't got any Tillermans posing in it yet. I don't know what that says. But there it is in all its glory. I do wish, in a way, and I know some clubs do this, and I know we haven't got a betting site, but King Power, I would kind of like that on the front of the shirt. But this FBS, it does nothing. It's it's boring. It's in huge letters. And I get it, don't get me wrong, and I'm very grateful for the money that they are putting into the club, obviously. And they are getting something back from it, that goes without saying. But I just wish maybe they would offer an option in the club shop not to have that on. And if you pay an extra tenner, maybe, have an option not to have that on. I know, and I think it's West Ham did it last season because they've got a betting partner. So for kids' shirts, you could have it. It wasn't on the kids' shirts at all, to be honest with you. And the adults one had the option. So I think that would be a good move. But there we go. There's our Jamie in it. I love it. I love a shirt with a collar. I'm not going to lie. I do love a shirt with a collar, and to me, this is very, very smart. I mean, first of all, it's great to have Adidas still doing the kit, and I know things have been delayed. This would usually have been out for the last game, but I love the 3 stripes on the shoulder. It's classic. As far as I can see, I'm just looking on my other screen here. It appears to be just literally a plain blue. So where we had the pattern in this season's or last season's as it is now, this looks to be a plain blue. Nice big badge, the Adidas logo, the bank logo on the shirt if you wanted. Obviously on the other side you're going to have the Premier League logo. It's a nice blue, and I love the white edging to it all. You know, the 3 stripes, the collar. The collar is smart. We've not had a collar since the Great Escape year, I think it was, when we last had a collar. But that looks really, really impressive. I've got to be honest with you. And there's our Wes again. There's our Wes showing the badge off. And it has got, I say, that nice retro feel to it. And obviously they'll be bringing out in ladies as well. I mean, it says here on the website, the 2023 launch is accompanied by the club's Create Iconic campaign, a season-long celebration of great Leicester City moments that fix shirts of past eras into the club's history and embedded them into the memory of every Foxes fan. I have a feeling we're going to see quite a few shirts this season. They're coming out at different times. Oh, God. Let me ring the bank manager. Can I have a loan? We're going to go through. There's one there at the moment. Steve Walsh is doing it on the website, modelling it, that I possibly need to buy. And I was going to, but it said click here so you know when it comes out, and I was like hovering over the click. Do I click? Don't I click? Do I click? Don't I click? And yes, I clicked. So it's I'm just going to be broke, aren't I? I am going to be broke. So basically, if you go onto the site, it isn't for sale yet. So no prices, etc. But it is going to, well, you can click on it. Like I say, there is a link. You click on it there, and you'll be it says here, amongst the first to know more information on the 22-23 Leicester City home shirt. I renewed my membership last night. And I apologise to Stephen because I was about to go live on his show when I finally got down the queue. How did everybody else find it? I've gone for the plus. I don't know that it was an extra tenner, so I thought, what the hell? So we'll see. I've got that for an extra season. But this shirt, I don't know when it's out, like I say, but it is coming out. I thought I'd actually take this opportunity to actually look at some past shirts because, again, those of you that know me, like I said at the start, will know I do have a penchant for retro shirts. And I thought, yeah, let's have a look through some. I haven't got all of these. These aren't all mine. But before I do that, please do this. Yeah, give us a subscribe. It really does help the channel. And if you don't want to click notifications so it doesn't keep coming up all the time, that's fine. Notifications obviously just means you don't miss a show. But the important thing is, please subscribe if you haven't. So these are some of the shirts that we have going back now. Now, we haven't got every shirt for every year, but this first one here, I absolutely love this. And you can probably tell why I love this next season's shirt so much. It is so much like that. I mean, you've got there Chris Garland coming out. It was very much a 70s shirt, wasn't it? You had the Admiral logo on there. I have got that shirt actually. I don't think it still fits me, but and it was wool. I think it was wool. It wasn't the modern day, but it looked very nice, and it does have. I think you'll agree. As it happens, the first one there, I think it is very similar to the one that we've brought out for next season. And I love them both. Memories of that shirt? It's got to be the Jimmy Bloomfield years, hasn't it? Frank Worthington, Keith Weller. Had a nice pair of white tights to go with it. That is, yeah, don't ask if you're not a Leicester fan. That is an iconic shirt, Admiral. They produced some good shirts, Admiral. I really do think they did. The next shirt they're going down, I don't really remember an awful lot about this one, to be honest with you. I think 79 to 83. All I would say is, as you can see there, we had it for 3 seasons. Those were the days. And I was thinking this season, would it not have been nice for the club to actually say, yeah, we're having to put prices up, blah, 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 but we're actually going to keep the kit for 2 seasons, so you're not having to fork out for the kids and all that they want. That might be of expecting too much. I don't know, but there we go. Now the next one below it. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. One of my favourites of all time, 83 to 85, when we were in the first division, Admiral. What players does that conjure to mind? For me, Gary Lineker and Alan Smith. I've got both those shirts. I love the green one, the green and yellow, got the cap to go with it. That logo then with the running fox, I've got tattooed on my left thigh when we won the Premier League. I know. Midlife crisis, but I do love that spot. Steve Lynex, who can forget Steve Lynex swimming in that top? Literally. 85 to 86 there. You can see we've got the Admiral First Division. And excuse me. Excuse me. One of our first, I'll just take a drink. One of our first, but not the first, red second strips. And the same, wasn't much of a change really, just a change of sponsor really for the 86-87. We then see one of our first third strips come out when we first started to see the gold. But as you can see, we were still staying with the red. Walker's Crisp, by the time we got to 87-88, were sponsoring us, still made by Admiral. We were in the second division, and you see they're blue, red, and yellow, which was continued, although we then moved to Scoreline, 88 to 89. Don't ask me who Scoreline were. I have very little memories of this shirt, to be honest with you. I don't even really remember it. Or, I'm going to be totally honest with you, this one, we saw a white shirt appear for the first time as the third shirt. And not all seasons we had third shirts. Some of them we did. And now this is the one that is just been brought out that is on sale on via the website, the old retro one. This is the latest retro one out. And I've got to be honest with you. It's the blue one that's for sale. The red ones, I do quite like that white one. I do like a white second strip. And I know that they make the second strips and the third strips now fashion-wise. I didn't like the grey one last season when it came out. Ended up buying it, ended up loving it. I do like a white shirt. I think they look smart with the edgings on. I hated that white shirt of not last season, the season before. The third strip, that white shirt, it was just like an awful T-shirt. It's like a T-shirt from Home Bargains. It really was. And then who can remember this one? 92 to 94, Fox Leisure. Funny shaped neck, I'm not going to lie. Brian Little years. Yeah, playoff years. Who can remember that? Wow. It was some good times, except obviously not all the playoffs. 4-3 Swindon were brilliant. Let me know what you think of these as we go through, by the way. 94-5. Iconic ones there. I love these shirts, full stop. We kept them for a while, even when we went down. I love this. Is probably up there with one of my don't say top 10 shirts. So no, let's say top 5 shirts. So much so that my original one that wouldn't fit me, I did have to go out and buy a new one when they brought it out in the retro style. Love that gold. I'm not usually a lover of yellows and the golds and the strips, but I love it. But this third strip here, oh, what can I say? What can I say? I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Doug says, Leicester tried to be Wolves with those away kits. I don't think so. I don't think so, Doug. How very dare you? I can take your moderator status away, you know. Wolves. How dare. But no, this third strip, this blue and green, absolutely. Honestly, when that was brought out as a retro shirt available for sale, I was there. I was buying it. I absolutely love it. I love the huge badge that we had in those days. You know, the badge was almost the size of your heart. Well, you know, unless you're a Man United fan, you only have a very little one. But I'm joking. But no, I absolutely love that. Then we go down to the 96-97 in the Premier League. See, this was more of the yellow that I don't like. I quite like the gold, I'm not going to lie, but this was more of the yellow that I didn't like. This shirt reminds me the League Cup. I remember Simon Grayson taking the free kick in one of the league. I think it was the League Cup semi-final when we beat Wimbledon. Or did he score? He scored he may as well. I think he scored the goal actually. Somebody else took the free kick, and he scored the goal wearing that white shirt. Again, I love it, and I've got both the blue and the white. But we're coming into the yellows there. A little bit of a mixture there with Lecoq Sportif. Those are the Fox Leisure years. Who remembers Fox Leisure? And Doug says that is better, that 95-96 third shirt. I'm just switched between my screens here, because I have to keep them moving. Let me catch up on my other screen. I prefer that yellow to the gold, but sorry, I don't like that yellow. I actually disagree with you. I actually prefer the gold more than the yellow, Doug. But yeah, that I do like the. I do like that. I don't know what happened with the next sort of shirts. We went for a few years the Lecoq Sportif when we were kind of, I don't know, changing it weirdly. Gold came back for a couple of seasons. That was a nice one though. The 2002-3 with the blue shirt with the V-neck. I did like that. The gold one's not bad. Now, okay, the Lecoq Sportif again, 3 and 4. I think it was our 125th anniversary. Yes, 125th anniversary. And we bought out the blue shirt, but more importantly, we bought out the black and blue striped shirt. Does anybody remember that? I mean, that is going back to... Well, that was Mandrich. Milan Mandrich was with us at that time. And that was when we were Leicester Foss. I would have loved us when the Vichy and Top took us over and bought Milan Mandrich out. They actually put the poll out to see whether they wanted to be called Leicester City still or go back to being called Leicester Foss. And all credit to them for actually asking, as a lot of owners would not have asked. Obviously, Leicester City won. I quite like Leicester Foss. I thought it would have made us a bit different, but that was our first ever shirt as Leicester Foss, or one of them, and I absolutely love it. I love my Kevin. I'm a Kevin Keegan with that. I love it. I love it. Scott, good evening. Should bring back the gold, in my opinion, even if it's the third kit. I mean, Scott, this is it. I mean, we all have different tastes, don't we? And I suppose with having the three kits, if you don't like the blue, you can get the yellow, or you get the red, or whatever. It's so, you've got the choice there. You have got the choice. I preferred the gold. Actually, I'm getting confused here. I preferred the gold to the yellow, Scott. Is that what you're saying as well? Because I think the gold was nice, but the yellow was a bit. I never know why we started to have yellow. So we had yellow for quite a few years. This one here, the middle one there, Lecoq. Here you go then, Scott. I don't know if you remember this. 2004-5, Lecoq Sportif. Our second strip, the black and blue, was relegated to third. The gold strip there, it was in the middle. I know it doesn't look gold, but it was called gold. Do you remember what was special about that? It was reversible. You could reverse it inside and outside, and it was two different colors, and that was so way cool. The gold over the yellow, Scott. I agree totally. I agree with you 100%. And I agree with you with the collar. We will go back and look at the new shirt at the end. We did it at the start. We'll add it back on at the end. But yeah, we were quite with it in them days, weren't we? Quite ahead of our times, the reversible football shirt. But I still haven't got one of those yet, but I'm hoping for it. 5 and 6, the stripes were back, but this time it was the white with the blue and black. And I must admit, I do have a Milan Mandrich signed shirt. That is the white shirt with the stripes on, signed by Milan Mandrich. Love him or hate him, I loved him. He saved the club from going out of business for a second time, and I absolutely love this yellow shirt here. For me, it's more of a gold than a yellow, though, so I get away with that. It's just so random. You've got like a blue ovally shape on your arm. You've got the blue oval shape under your armpit. And I love it. I've got it. I have got it. You'll have seen me wear it sometime. Very much in vogue at the moment, obviously with the blue and yellow and Ukraine. And I thought obviously it always do go out to Ukraine. It was just off. Like, where did these flat circular things on the shirt come from? It was so out there, but I absolutely so love it. Scott, now you're saying that the 2004-5 away shirt was horrible. Let's have a look, and let me just bring it up on my other screen. 2004-5. Oh, the Goldie one. Yeah, the Goldie one in the top in the middle there. I haven't bought it. I haven't got it, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't understand any of the colours, to be honest with you. I would always say Leicester's colours are blue and white, therefore the second strip should be white. But these days you can't really do much with the shirt other than change the colour. It will be interesting to see what the away colour is next year, because as we go through it, you can see that there are a lot of different colours. This one I love, 2007-8 Jacko. My God, I love the yellow shirt there. The blue shirts at this period weren't very good. 5-6. I remember on that 5-6 home shirt that I actually had all 4 kids. I bought one for all 4 kids. There was a picture somewhere of the Holiday Inn in Leicester, in the centre of Leicester. I don't even know if it's still a Holiday Inn. And all my 4 kids, we'd gone down to Leicester and we were all wearing the Leicester shirt. Proud dad moment. But yeah, the blue shirts here were a bit iffy. I didn't get that black one in 8-9, but I do like the yellow one there from the 7-8, 8-9. I do absolutely love that. I'm considering buying one. 9-10 with Joma. I think that's probably best forgotten. We brought the black stripe back again. Was for charity for Loros in support of that. So fair dues for them on that. Let me get rid of that Scott's comment and you can see it again. 2010-11 championship. That was quite a nice one. Again, we still got the black and gold. And of course, King Power. Now, this is a horrible yellow shirt. I'm not going to lie. Mainly because it all came to bits when you washed it. All the logo came off. But of course, we'd got the new owners, we'd got the new sponsors. King Power was now on our shirts. Baruda, I don't know who Baruda are. I mean, weird company to have making our shirts, but there we go. We went back to white. Now, these were nice. The 2012-13 Pumas with the white stripe on the blue collar. That was cool. That was just that little bit different and a little bit cool. I remember when kits were for 2 years, then they changed design. Yes, they did, Doug. Well, if you look back right back in the 70s and what have you, they were for 3 years, 3 seasons. You could get the same shirt. I actually, like I said, I thought that they might actually this season say, right, come on, cost of living, we'll keep the same shirt for 2 seasons so you don't have to fork out. And maybe come out with a second strip that is a different colour so that people, I've got the option if they want to buy it, but keep the main blue one for 2 seasons because of the cost of living problems, but not to be. But yeah, those were the days, my friend. We thought they would never end. The 12-13, I did like that. All 3 of them, in fact. I think you see the white with the black underarms there and the black with the gold underarms is nice. 13-14, yeah, that is a bit of a funny colour with the 3 colours. Return of this brownie gold, whatever. I don't get it. Now, we come to the Premier League years. Yes, we do. This was the one with the collar, the blue one with the collar, and I absolutely love that. But I got to say, if I can do, that the one with the collar? I'm trying to see. Yeah, I think that was the one with the collar, wasn't it? It's really, really, really hard to see on that picture. Let me have a look over at mine on this side. Because there was one with buttons on. I think it was that one. But I love the gold. I've never seen that for sale anywhere. If anybody ever sees that and want to treat me, because they love me so much and they love the channel, 2XL. Yes, I did eat all the pies. You can send it on to me. I did love that gold shirt. 15-16. Something happened in 15-16. Scott, do you remember? Do you remember what happened? The black one was weird. I've got the long-sleeved one. It was the first long-sleeved shirt that I ever bought and the last one. Do not get long-sleeved football shirts. I did like the white one, though. And then who can forget the 16-17s? Red was back in vogue. We got a second red shirt. And everybody went mad and went, wow, Crystal Palace... Man United are red, Nottingham Forest are red. Why have we got a red shirt? Well, Chelsea are blue. We didn't used to have a blue, but we went from, you're not going to please everybody. The white shirt there with the white stripes, absolutely love it. Albrighton scoring the goal, the first ever goal in the Champions League. Iconic shirt. If that comes out this season, I'm getting it. 17-18, nice again with the Puma down with the the epaulets there down the side on each one. The 18-19, we signed with Adidas, came back. Blue one was okay. This one I never got them the away shirt in the 18-19 season. I got it obviously, but grey with all the orange on it. I really didn't get that at all. The white one, I absolutely love it. Now, if you've ever seen me do any England shows, you will know that I like the red shirts that England used to wear. I think it was 78. I've got one now. That was Admiral as well, and it was like red, well, obviously white for home, red for away, and it had the red, white, and blue going across the shoulder, like the blue is on the third shirt there. Absolutely love that. That's my favourite England shirt. And I absolutely love that white shirt as well. 2019-20, pink. I didn't get the pink. I'm really thinking, like, why? And this is, I think, where we are now seeing we're just going to pick a colour because we haven't done it before and it will sell because it's a different colour. And I did not like the pink at all. And I swore I would never wear it. It had a bit of the German look to it, German national team, because they had that sort of decal going across the front. And guess what? I bought one. Yes, and of course, let's not forget that was the season when we went to Southampton on a wet Friday night, and the we beat them 9-0. So that's got good memories. The Doug says, I don't think Leicester have released bad kits in the Premier League. Love that pink one. As we were just saying. And the 2021, we'll come to the 2021 kits in a second, Doug. The pink, it's funny. Like I said, I didn't like the pink one at all. And I bought it, loved it. My son was the same. Shows how fickle we are. Now, this is the one. Purple, loved it. Burgundy, if you want to be more precise, I guess. Won the FA Cup in it. That shirt will always hold special meaning. I never thought I would see my club win the Premier League. And I went through that season with my son. I couldn't get a ticket to the FA Cup final, but sat in my room watching it with my son. I'd got the purple shirt on, burgundy, whatever you want to call it. And that was the shirt that we were wearing when we won it. At the end of the game, I was talking to my son and I had to turn away because there was tears rolling down my face. He said something to me. I turned, I looked at him, and he was exactly the same, tears rolling down his face. Football can be cruel in a lot of ways. We know it can be. As a club, we know it can be. And people like Dan with Burnley this season when they got relegated, we know. We've been there. Obviously went down to League One. We know it can be really, really hurtful, but there's also moments of joy. And I'm not going to lie to you. Like I say, it was a special moment. Unfortunately, I wasn't there, but I don't care. I really, really, really don't care. I was with my son. I got 4 children, 2 girls, 2 boys. It's the eldest boy that's really into football. He lives local to me still, so I do a lot of football games with him. And the fact that I can say that I saw Leicester City beat Man United 5-3 with my son. In fact, he stopped me landing on some woman's poor lap next to me when the 5th goal went in. I was with my son and his then girlfriend, now fiance, when we beat Southampton 9-0. I had the season with my son where we won the Premier League and we were watching many, many games together. We watched us win the FA Cup together and we were at Wembley when we won the Community Shield. New Wembley, obviously, when we won the Community Shield. That's what football gives you. Moments like that. Probably as well, one I didn't mention was being with my son and hearing that Champions League music play as the teams walked out for our first home game in the Champions League. My God, the hairs went up the back of my neck. I had a dry throat. What a night. And that white striped shirt there that was a Mark Albrighton there, the white one there, just so much reminds me of that season. And then, of course, last season, everybody seemed to love it. I mean, I'm wearing it now. It's got the pattern on, and I just love it. And I think a lot of channels actually put this, when they did the shirt review, as their favourite, even if they weren't a Leicester channel. The green one, I love because it was green. Like I said, we've gone for a different colour. And yeah, if you go back to gold or go back to white, I do get it. It's like, it's that again, But if it's a different colour, you're thinking, I haven't got one of those. Third shirts, purely we do know are there just to make money. But I did see that we've had, I have did see my team win a trophy wearing that green. The grey one, or sorry, the grey one, Opal. Let's give it its proper name here, Opal. Do like it. Bought it, didn't like it again when it first came out. A bit like the pink one. Ended up buying it. Ended up loving it. And as Scott said here, to be fair, we have had some cracking away kits and even third kits, and also had some absolutely shocking colours. There's been a mix, hasn't there, Scott? There's definitely been a mix. And I think if you just look at this, Scott, I mean, well, anybody that's watching, look, recently there, look, from that one where it was grey with orange, then pink, then purple, then green, you can see where it's been going recently. Before that, in fairness, it was a choice of probably 4 colours. The blue was always the main one, and then it was either black, white, red, or a gold stroke yellow. It was one of those 4 colours for the away strips. But now, yeah, it is. Doug says, sorry, Doug. Yeah, do you get to many games now, Chris? To be honest with you, Doug, not as many as I'd like to. Because I'm not working. So it kind of curtails the cost for me. I did have a season ticket for the season of The Great Escape. And I said, I can't do this again because it's like a 4-hour, with breaks, it's an 8-hour return journey without parking up, walking to the ground and what have you. And then when you come out, and we were losing all the time in that Great Escape year up until the end, I had a season ticket, a 4-hour journey afterwards home, in the dark sometimes. It was having just lost. It was week after week, or fortnight after fortnight, and it was depressing. I said, "I'm not doing this again," and I didn't. I didn't renew my season ticket. Yeah, and of course we went on and won the Premier League. That was a great decision, wasn't it? But I did manage to somebody, friend of a friend of somebody who's at the club, who we know has been Mr. Leicester, got me a ticket for the last day. So I don't get too many games as I want to, but I'm looking next season. I've just renewed my Fox membership, which allowed me to get the ticket for the Charity Shield. Sorry, English Super Cup. I'll just forget my own rules there. And we got Bournemouth are back up. That's like a home game for me. Southampton and Brighton. So 3 games down here that I will probably get to. But the home game, like I say, it's an 8-hour journey. It's cost of petrol. Can you imagine how much that would cost in petrol? Whew. And then you got your meal. Then you got your ticket. It's just very, very expensive. But let's have that. Those are ones through. You'll see me wear various different ones for different shows. You know that local shows for local people. But we are doing this because this is out. The new shirt, like I say, we did it at the start. We'll have a look at it back now. Yeah, look at that. I absolutely love it. Damn you, Leicester City. Damn you, Leicester City. Doug, yeah, I am looking at doing one for the Community Shield because it's from the King Power. If you're not going and you're not doing one, do you want to do it with me? You're more than welcome to. Or if you just want to sit and enjoy it, because obviously Liverpool are in it, I would completely understand. But let me know. Yeah, I will be doing a watch along for that. It's from Leicester. But let me take you back. Just want to sort of see whether it's just me. And unfortunately, I can't put them side by side. But that is the new strip that's coming out for next season. You can see there our home strip. Let me just see if I can bring this in from 76, 79. Make that larger. There we go. If I can just get that into screen now. Whoops, a daisy. There we go. So, does that not have a ring of that to it? Let me just get, there we go, get our Jamie up there. That and that. That was 1974. When Scott and Doug were probably not even little dots in their dad's eyes at that time. 76 it was. 76 to 79 Admiral. What an iconic brand Admiral were. And then you look at next season's. And they're not disguising the fact. They are saying, they're tying it in with the iconic look. What do they say here? Yeah, create iconic campaign. So we'll probably be seeing a lot of the new shirts coming out. Retro shirts coming out this season. But I mean, Doug is a Liverpool fan. Thanks for popping in, Doug. He loves it. Scott, Leicester fan. He seems to love it as well. I love a collar. I'm not going to lie. Probably because I've got very little hair left these days, and my neck gets burnt. So I do love a collar. But to me, I just think that is, yeah. I say, damn you, Leicester. I'm going to have to buy it. And all I can say is thank you, Melina. Miss Melina, who does a great Arsenal channel, and she, because of Melina, I will probably be able to afford that next season. Thank you so much, Melina. Love you. You're a great girl. Doug's channel. Don't forget, if you like Liverpool and like a bit of continental football as well, or just general football chat, Dugout Football Channel is a great channel to get to. He's a great lad. Does a lot with me. He's doing the World Cup predictions with me on a Monday. Oh, here we go. Now then, I'm just reading Scott's comment there. We'll have a look at that in a second, Scott. But yeah, if you get over to the Dugout Football channel, it is a great channel. If you haven't yet, subscribe to him. He does a lot of non-Liverpool stuff. He does a lot of general Premier League and non-Premier League football as well. So if you're gonna got nothing to do, get over there, subscribe to him. He's a great lad. And Scott, I think everybody seems to like it. That is what I can see. I'm not seeing any bad comments about it. It's not going to please everybody. Scott says here. Now, let me word this correctly as you've written it, Scott. Chris, do you not think, without being sexist? No, that usually means I'm going to be sexist. But if somebody says, "Yeah, I'm not going to be sexist," but maybe our great owners should separate some kits for the women's team and the men's team, i.e., maybe the pink kit and maroon kit, for example, for the women. Oof! Don't fight your feminine side, Scott. I tried it and I had to cave in, and I ended up buying the pink strip. I mean, the argument is no. I think Leicester women have got to be blue. And I think any women's team, I'm sure Liverpool women, and congratulations, I think they've just got promoted to the Premier League next season. I'm sure they'll be playing in red, Man United playing red, Chelsea playing blue. I think it's a good sign. Seeing the women's team running out in the same kit as the men's actually gives it a lot more credence. I think for me, it's putting women's football on par with men's football, putting on equal standing, and I think that is very important for the women's game moving forward. So there we go. That is our kit for this year, or this new coming up season. This is our kit from 1976. If I was a songwriter, I might even be suing for copyright. But it looks smart. If you are interested in it, it's not for sale yet. It's not on sale yet. It's going to be soon. We're not the only I was saying, I've my God, I'm losing my mind and my memory. It's not for sale on sale yet, but you can click on the website, or if you go onto the website, into shop, go into the shirt screen, and the thing that says you can click on, and then you can be notified as soon as they do come out. Scott is saying, I'm not saying I don't like the kits I mentioned, I just think it would be better financial market. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Scott, but then, of course, everybody's moaning about, is it a £7 increase or something? I'm not sure what it is on season tickets. No, it's not 7. It's more than £7. But it's for 7 years, Leicester City have not increased their prices. This year, they have, and everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of fans are moaning. Wobble your head. Wobble your head, people, because it's not gone up for 7 years. When we came up from the Premier League, the owners didn't put it up. The owners haven't put it up for 7 seasons. Can you imagine that at Arsenal or at Man United, or even at Chelsea? No, you can't, because it wouldn't happen. So they haven't put the prices up for 7 seasons, and they have done this season. And yes, it's a bad season because of the cost of living crisis, but then maybe it's the cost of living crisis that is forcing them to put it up. You've got to remember that our owners, they are rich, we do know that, but it is from the tourism industry, hotels, duty-free shops, and that has been hit. So yeah, Scott, I this is 100%. I 100% agree with this comment, Scott. I agree with you. I believe both men's and women's Foxes should be home kits blue, but maybe have different away kits. Why not? Why don't they have? Look, we have 3 kits. Yeah, we have home, away, third. What is the point of the third kit? Absolutely no point whatsoever. As the song goes, war, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Like football's third kits. It's there as a money maker that they probably wear once or twice during the season just to say, yeah, don't forget you can still buy this kit. So why not have 1 kit, home and away, if you say, Scott, in the blue, exactly the same for the men's and the women's team. The first away kit, yeah, would be the men. So, for example, this season, let's say, let me just bring it back in here. This season, talk amongst yourselves for 2 seconds. There we go. So this season, let me just take this back down. The green one would have been the men's away. Then why not make the third strip the women's away? Now, all the men's strips are available in women's sizes. So make the women's away strip available in men's sizes as well, because you're producing all of these in both sizes and shapes anyway. And obviously, we do know we are different shapes. I'm fucking pregnant. I'll tell you, if they did a maternity kit, I'd be buying it. Yes, I ate all the pies. So yeah, Scott, great idea. Absolutely great idea. Love it. You've hit the nail on the head there, I think. Guys, that is the shirt. I keep saying I love it. I do. I hope you like it too. Can't wait for it to come out. Can't wait for the new season to start either. Thank you for everybody that's been watching. Thank you to Scott and Doug for joining in the chat and giving me your thoughts. You both like the kit. I think it is a great kit. Doug says here, my ex-girlfriend wanted us to get married in Muppet costume. Yes, Doug. Yeah. You're a Muppet. You're a Muppet, Doug. We're gonna have to rebuild that Hadrian's Wall. We've definitely got to rebuild Hadrian's Wall. Yeah, Doug, that is probably worse, as Scott says there, quite rightly. Yes, it probably is. We have got something interesting coming up. See what you think of this.
It's the quiz of the week.
Are you ready? I'm saying, are you ready?
Home or away, the brand new Big Fat Football Quiz 2. It is out and it is back tomorrow night. And we have Brad versus Dan. 12 questions, and a bit like on what's the one where they take the squares away? We're going to have a picture where you can have to guess what the picture is. But basically, you can go home for 1 point or away for 3. So it gets very tactical, because they take it in turns to go first. So if Brad chooses away, that means Dan's got to go away. So it can get very tactical. Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, Brad takes on Dan. Could be interesting. Guys, thanks very much. I didn't intend being on this long, but I thought I'd go back through the old shirts while we're looking at the new shirts. Seemed a good idea at the time. They say, I will see you tomorrow night. Thanks for joining in. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't enjoy. Goodbye now.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too, or I'll be back.
Sam Fowler on the pitch, they think it's all over.